see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sex.
The third day of the 2026 MotoGP test at the Sepang circuit once again became a proving ground for Toprak Razgatlioglu. While most riders were still focused on perfecting their bike setup and long-run consistency, Toprak demonstrated something different. A unique riding style that no one in the paddock had yet been able to replicate. From the morning session, attention was immediately drawn to Toprak's handling of his bike. He entered corners with extreme braking, pushing the front tire to its limit, then exited corners with aggressive yet stable acceleration. This combination was not only fast, but also seemingly impossible for other riders to replicate. To add to the tension, Toprak's riding style didn't just emerge in one or two fast laps. He was able to repeat the same pattern consistently throughout the session, indicating that his performance was no fluke, but the result of a complete adaptation between rider and machine. In the paddock, the atmosphere changed. His rivals began to realize that Toprak was not just fast, but also brought a new approach to racing. Telemetry data showed significant differences, particularly in braking and corner transitions, areas that have been weaknesses for many other riders. Several teams were seen re-examining their data, trying to understand how Toprak was able to maintain such stability in extreme conditions. However, by the end of the third day, there was no sign that his riding style could be easily replicated. The third day of the Sepang Test left one clear message. Toprak Razgatlioglu isn't just adapting to MotoGP, he's setting a new standard. And when one rider can do things no one else can, a sense of threat from his rivals is inevitable. If this performance continues into the official races, MotoGP 2026 has the potential to be the season where Toprak's unique riding style truly changes the competitive landscape. And here's the full news. The 2026 MotoGP preseason test at the Sepang International Circuit entered its third day with tensions rising. The riders began to show their true potential after the previous 2 days focused on machine adaptation, evaluating new components, and collecting data. However, amidst the intense competition, one name once again stole the spotlight and became the main topic of conversation in the paddock: Toprak Razgatlioglu. The Turkish rider once again proved that he is not just a fast rider, but also someone who brings a different racing philosophy. On the third day of the Sepang Test, Toprak displayed an increasingly mature, aggressive, and controlled riding style, something that no other rider on the MotoGP grid has yet been able to replicate. From the start of the morning session, Toprak immediately displayed confidence. He was seen pushing his bike to its maximum limits, especially when entering braking zones. Many observers have described Toprak's braking style as one of the most extreme in modern motorcycle racing. He is able to press the brake lever much deeper than most other riders, yet maintain stability without losing control. Toprak's unique riding style became even more apparent when entering Sepang's technical corners. With his aggressive motorcycle lean angle, he was able to maintain corner entry speed without sacrificing exit momentum. This made his lap times consistently competitive throughout the session. It wasn't just about single lap speed. His consistent performance was what threatened his rivals. In long-run simulations, Toprak demonstrated his ability to maintain a racing rhythm even when tires were starting to degrade. This strongly indicated that he was not only fast in time attacks, but also potentially dangerous in real races. Data analysts in the paddock also discovered striking differences in Toprak's telemetry. During the braking phase, he was able to delay the braking point longer than other riders. Meanwhile, during the transition from braking to acceleration, Toprak appeared to have very smooth yet aggressive throttle control. This combination of the two creates a racing character that is difficult to understand from data alone. Some rivals were even seen observing Toprak's riding style directly on the track. Many riders attempted to follow his racing line, but most failed to maintain motorcycle stability when attempting to imitate this technique. This further confirmed that Toprak's riding style was the result of natural instinct, extensive experience, and extraordinary confidence in his motorcycle handling abilities. On the team side, Toprak's performance also had a significant impact on the development of his motorcycle. The technicians appeared increasingly focused on adjusting the engine's characteristics to suit his aggressive riding style. This adaptation between rider and motorcycle was believed to be the key to Toprak's impressive performance at Sepang. The atmosphere in the paddock began to change. Many who initially viewed Toprak as a newcomer, who still needed time to adapt to MotoGP now, began to view him as a real threat. Some analysts even suggested that Toprak's racing approach had the potential to force other teams to change their motorcycle development strategies. The third day of the Sepang Test also demonstrated Toprak's mental development as a MotoGP rider. He appeared increasingly comfortable interacting with the team, providing detailed technical input, and demonstrating a deep understanding of the characteristics of the motorcycle he was riding. This professional attitude indicated that Toprak was relying not only on natural talent, but also on a scientific approach to improving performance. Interestingly, Toprak's performance came at a time when his main rivals were also showing increased speed. However, what set him apart was his truly unique style. He wasn't simply following modern racing trends, but creating his own identity on the track. Throughout the afternoon session, Toprak once again demonstrated his determination, consistently posting competitive lap times. Every time he exited the pit lane, the attention of cameras and observers was immediately focused on him. Every motorcycle movement, every lean angle, and even every extreme braking action was always in the spotlight. Judging by the developments over the 3 days of Sepang testing, many are beginning to predict that the 2026 MotoGP season will introduce a new competitive dynamic. Toprak's arrival, with a riding style unlike any other rider, has the potential to change the pattern of on-track duels. Pre-season testing may not be decisive for the championship, but it often serves as an indicator of the initial strength of each rider and team. And from what has been seen so far in Sepang, Toprak Razgatlioglu has sent a strong message to all his rivals. He's not here simply to adapt, but to compete and make history. New. With just a few test sessions remaining before the official start of the season, all eyes are now on the next developments. A big question is emerging in the paddock. Will rivals be able to find a way to match Toprak's unique riding style, or will the 2026 MotoGP season be the birthplace of a new era led by the Turkish rider? What is clear is that the third day of the Sepang Test has provided a glimpse of how this season's competition will be much more heated, full of surprises, and possibly one of the most exciting MotoGP seasons in recent years.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up.